Dine!
What is it, sir? Oh. Oh. Why, it's Mr. Robbins, sir.
Dine. Young Sperling was here with him this morning. See if he's still around. Well, I called the district attorney.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Professor. How are you this beautiful morning?
Terrible thing has happened. A young man, a friend of my niece's, has been murdered at my house.
Try to calm yourself, Professor. I'll get Philo Vance on this at once. In the meantime, give me all the details you can over the phone.
Well, in the first place, I thought I heard a...
It's Mr. Markham, sir. He seemed rather urgent. Will you speak to him?
Certainly.
I say, old fellow, don't you ever sleep?
There's been a murder committed, Philo, at the home of Professor Dillard.
Professor Dillard? That interests me, Markham. Lead on.
A man named Robin was killed with a bow and arrow.
Robin? Killed with an arrow? Oh, my dear fellow, confess. You've been on a wild chase with Mother Goose.
No, that's the story.
A fairy tale in terms of blood, eh? All right, Markham. I'll meet you there in half an hour. Dark suit, dark hat, dark tie, and bring me some more hot coffee.
Very good, sir.
Yama, look at my reference shelf. Bring me Dr. Elmer's book on archery, the Home Book of Verse, and the German Dictionary.
Very good, sir.
Yeah.
What do you know about this, officer?
The body's in the yard, sir. Sergeant Heath is in charge. Says there's a case practically solved, sir.
Come on, Dan. They converted this old garden into an archery range. Oh, yes. Mr. Lott is quite an enthusiast in archery. I think they find this very convenient. Good morning, Heath.
Good morning, sir. Hello, Mr. Mack.
Morning,
Nice to see you, sir. Oh, sorry they troubled you, Mr. Markham. It's an open and shut case. Why, I've got it practically solved right now. First-degree murder.
How nice for you, Sergeant. But as long as I'm here, you don't mind if I take a little look around, do you?
No, go as far as you like.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Oh, see here, Mr. Markham.
Sergeant,
Yes, Mr. Man.
how about the bow that fired this arrow?
Well, that was our one best bet. But one of the servants picked it up in the alley here and carried it into the archery room and gummed up the fingerprints.
What have you done about Sperling?
Oh, we got his address. He lives up Westchester way. A couple of my men are bringing him here now.
Very good.
Oh, officer. Yes, sir. Would you mind illustrating a point for us?
Not at all, sir.
Now, when I touch you with my stick, I want you to fall over backwards as if you've been hit in the heart with an arrow.
Yes, sir.
Now stand just where you are. That'll do. Thank you. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Sergeant, you will notice that the first instinct of a man shot in a vital organ is to draw in his arm towards the wound. His legs are doubled up. You will also notice that his hat has fallen at his head. Now, Sergeant, in Robin's case, the arms and legs are straightened out, and his hat not only lies at his feet, but is a good foot and a half away from him. All right, officer, that will be all. Thank you.
Now, we're wasting our time, Mr. Markham. What's the good of all these theories? Sperling's the boy we want, and when my men bring him in, the case will be closed. Why, Sperling was probably in love with the Dillard girl. Had a scrap with Robin, grabs a bow and arrow, follows Robin outside, shoots him through the heart, and beats it.
Sergeant,
You're much too trusting for this deceitful world. If everything happened as neatly as that, life would be very simple and very dull.
Yes, but Philo...
Now, wait a minute, Markham. Don't ignore the fact that Robin was facing the arrow and therefore would have had time to cover himself. Oh, by Jove. I've overlooked something. When a man is stabbed in the heart, there is almost sure to be an immediate flow of blood, especially when the tip of the weapon is larger than the shaft.
Yes, that's so.
It's quite possible, Sergeant, that you'll find some blood spots on the floor of the archery room. Look and see, will you?
See here, Vance. What's in your mind?
Oh, numberless things. But they all boil down to the notion that Robin wasn't killed with a bow and arrow at all.
Hang it all, Mr. Vance, you had the dope all right. There's a dark stain on the cement floor, and the coroner here says it's human blood.
Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning. Say, you fellas must have an arrangement with these people. Every time I have a day off, they go and get themselves murdered. And a nice, fancy murder you picked out for me this time.
If I were you, Doctor, I should examine the base of the skull for a bad fracture.
Why, your suspicions were right, Vance. The skull is fractured, and badly, too. Looks like he'd had a crushing blow.
The professor and his niece are ready for you in the archery room, sir.
All right, Sergeant, you're in charge.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Sergeant.
Yeah.
Just because this case looks so simple, I trust you haven't neglected to take your usual excellent photographs.
Why, certainly not, sir. They're being developed right now.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Hey, come on, you guys. What's the matter? Get busy and take these pictures. What's the idea? You just spending the day here or something?
The room is the... Oh, good morning, Professor.
Oh, Martin. I regret that the tragedy should be the reason for this meeting.
Yes.
You remember my niece, don't you?
Yes, indeed. I want you both to meet Mr. Philo Vance.
How do you do, sir?
If you tell him just what you know of the tragedy, he'll be a great help to us.
Oh, won't you sit down, gentlemen, please?
Thank you.
You sit down, my dear, will you? Well, I told Malcolm practically everything that I knew over the telephone. Robin and Spurling called to see Belle, but she was out playing tennis. I heard them talking up in the drawing room for a few minutes, and then they came on down here. I worked in my study for about an hour, and I thought I heard a noise. It sounded like a scream, but I couldn't be sure because the maid was using the vacuum in the hall. Then I stepped out onto the balcony and saw the body of poor Robin. The rest you know.
About that scream, Professor, could you be at all sure from what direction it came?
I know. I couldn't be sure that it was a scream that I heard. It might have been an automobile siren. We hear so many traffic noises from the drive.
Where were the other members of your household at the time of the murder?
The cook had gone to market. Belle was out playing tennis. Mr. Anderson, my adopted son, had left for the university. We phoned to him, but he wasn't there. So we left him a message. Oh, I do hope they've been able to find him by now.
Oh, I see. I say, there's an arrow missing here.
That's strange.
It's been taken in great haste, too. This holder has been badly bent.
Poor Cock Robin.
Cock Robin?
Oh, we all called him that. We did it to tease him.
Mr. Lard, did you happen to know by any chance that Spurling in German means sparrow?
Oh, yes. Yes, I know.
Do you speak German?
No.
And how did you know that Spurling means sparrow?
Well, The other day, Robin stepped out onto the archery range just as Mrs. Sperling aimed at a target. Mr. Arneson was watching and called to Robin, "Be careful. You're a cock robin and that archer is a sparrow."
Mr. Arneson seems very well acquainted with his nursery rhymes.
Just a minute. Where do you think you're going? I'm Eric Arneson. I live here. I was telephoned for. Of course, if you don't want me to come in, that's all right with me. I'm sorry, I didn't know who you were. Why is this house littered with policemen, who at best are hardly ornamental?
There's been a murder, sir. A young man. They've been expecting you, so you'll get the details inside.
A murder?
Come on, Johnny, come on.
Mother, I want to go home because I'm hungry.
Hush, dear. Mother's busy.
There is Mr. Arneson now.
Eric! I'm so glad you're here. Robin's been killed.
Robin? Cock Robin.
Well, his name was against him, wasn't it?
Oh, please, don't be cynical now. For my sake.
I'm sorry, darling.
And Johnny. Oh, I know how hard this is for you, Johnny. What great pals you and Robin were.
I can't believe it.
Hello, Markham.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Mr. Vance, Mr. Arneson.
Morning, sir. How do you do? This is John Sprigg, one of my students. Oh, yes.
Robin was the best friend I had in the world. And I'm going to find the man who murdered him.
Taking death tragically is one of the weaknesses of youth. So we have a real murder mystery, have we? Might I be entrusted with the details?
Well, where were Robin and Sperling when you left?
Downstairs in the archery room.
Is that so? Well, did you overhear anything they said?
I don't listen at keyholes.
Well, little bright eyes, they ought to erect a statue to you for being the first woman who don't. Was there anybody else in the archery room when you left this morning?
I thought I heard Mr. Drucker. But he sneaks in and out at all hours of the day and night.
Well, now we're getting somewhere.
I wish you'd tell me all about this case and let me work it out along scientific lines. Is a bargain?
Of course, we couldn't very well promise to tell everything. It might be indiscreet. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Markham. I really don't see any reason why Mr. Arneson shouldn't apply his scientific knowledge to this crime. I'm quite sure he can be depended upon.
Oh, I'm very dependable.
Well, Vance, if you think... Mr. Arneson, the first thing you can do to help us is to tell us something about the Druckers. We're going to interview them next.
Well, Miss Drucker is a little, peculiar. Oh, perfectly harmless. She thinks the sun rises and sets in her brother. If I were you, I'd take Miss Dillard along with you when you go to question her. Miss Drucker likes her.
Oh, yes. That's a very good suggestion, Arneson.
Oh, Bill, darling, look, these gentlemen are going to interview the Druckers now, and I said you go along with them. It'd make it easier for Miss Drucker.
Why, yes, sir.
And now, if you can spare me for a while, I have some lecture notes I ought to edit.
Certainly, Mr. Armstrong. Oh, Miss Dillard.
Yes?
How good an archer is Mr. Drucker?
Why, he knows nothing about archery.
Oh.
Mr. Drucker is hardly the type to be interested in archery. When you see him, Vance, you'll understand.
Tell me, Miss Dillard, is Miss Drucker an invalid?
No, not exactly. You see, one day when they were children, she let her brother fall. He injured his spine and became a cripple. And from that day on, her entire life was ruined. It affected her so deeply that she hasn't been able to leave her room since.
Where is Miss Drucker's room located?
Her room is the one with the bay window. She sits there a great deal and watches us at archery practice. You know, Uncle says her condition is a sort of insanity of tenderness.
Does Mr. Drucker reciprocate his sister's tenderness?
Well, please don't judge Mr. Drucker too harshly. He's had so much to bear, but we know him well and are fond of him.
Yes.
Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning, Mr. Lye. Mr. Vance?
Yes.
I'm Dr. Van Pelt.
Good morning, Doctor. This is District Attorney Markham.
How do you do?
Good morning, Doctor.
I have attached a remote stethoscope to my patient to safeguard her, and at the same time not interfere with your questioning. Any undue strain on her heart will prove fatal. So, if she excites herself, I'll have to stop you.
We'll be as brief as possible, Doctor.
Thank you.
I'm sorry to intrude, Miss Drucker, but I'd like to get a view of the archery range from your window.
I wanted to come right over, dear. I knew how upset you'd be.
Yes, child.
Miss Drucker, as your window has such a clear view of the archery range, we hoped you might be able to help us.
No. I saw no one. I haven't looked out of my window all day.
It's most unfortunate. Had you looked out of your window this morning, you might have seen who killed Mr. Robin. With a bow and arrow.
An arrow through the robin's breast. That seems perfectly natural, doesn't it?
Is your brother at home, Miss Drucker?
My brother. What do you want with him?
Then now don't distress yourself, please. We only thought that perhaps your brother might have seen someone on the archery range this morning.
He saw no one. He couldn't have seen anyone because he wasn't here. He went out early this morning, and he hasn't returned.
Oh, but dear, Adolf was at our house this morning. He came to see Eric.
No. Adolf went away somewhere, downtown. He wasn't anywhere near your house. I know he wasn't. Well, I should have known it.
Mr. Drucker, we were just speaking about you. Merely as a matter of form, would you mind telling us where you were between 10 and 11 this morning? The hour of this morning's tragedy.
Between 10 and 11.
Yes, Mr. Drucker.
What did you see?
What do you mean?
I mean, it was about that time when I heard a scream in this room.
You didn't. No. I didn't scream. I didn't scream.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I'll have to ask you to conclude this interview now.
All right, certainly, Doctor.
If you don't mind, I'll stay with Miss Drucker.
Mr. Lard. Goodbye, Miss Drucker. Thank you. I wonder if you'd mind coming with us, Mr. Drucker.
Don't go with them, Adolf. Don't go. They're the enemy. They mean to hurt you. Adolf, I can't.
Oh, Mr. Drucker, just what did you do when you visited with the Lard home this morning?
I went down in the archery room and glanced over the magazines. There was a chess problem in one of them, and I sat down and worked it out.
Are you interested in chess, Mr. Drucker?
Tremendously. But this particular problem was easy to solve. It took me less than half an hour.
Oh. Then you must have been in the archery room when Mr. Robin and Mr. Sperling came there this morning. you under the impression, Mr. Drucker, that they'd been quarreling?
Now that you mention it, there did seem to be a coolness between them, but I left the room almost immediately after they entered.
Anyhow, you're quite sure that you heard your sister scream at the hour of the murder this morning?
What are you driving at? I tell you I heard her scream. I don't care whether she admits it or not. I was in my room at the time of the murder, and you can't prove anything different. What has her scream got to do with the murder anyway? Didn't she tell you she saw nothing?
All right, Mr. Drucker. That will be all for the present, thank you.
Oh, back already? This is Mr. John Pardee, the famous chess player.
How do you do, Mr. Pardee?
These gentlemen are Mr. Markham, the district attorney, and Mr. Philo Vance.
I trust I'm not intruding, but I perceived that something unusual had happened here. It occurred to me I might be of some service.
Occurred? My dear Pardee, I've no doubt you were hanging out of the window all morning, panting with curiosity.
May I be permitted to see Professor Dillard?
Professor Dillard had a very hard morning. Certainly, Mr. Pardee. I think you'll find him upstairs.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Oh, Mr. Pardee.
Yeah?
How good a chess player is Mr. Drucker?
Why, he isn't really a player at all, though he thinks he is. Of course, he has some understanding of the theory of the game.
Oh, yes.
If I can be of any assistance, I shall be very glad to see the murderer brought to justice.
Here's a funny one, sir. The officer outside thought he'd take a peek in the mailbox and found this.
Read that. Is there by any chance a typewriter in this house?
No, never has been one to my knowledge. Thanks. The bishop. Dear me, I hope the church isn't involved in this mystery. That would be embarrassing.
Some crank wrote that note, Mr. Vance.
Don't forget, Sergeant. This crank of yours would have to know a good many details. He would have to know that Robin's middle name was Cochrane, that he was presumably killed by a bow and arrow, and that Sperling was with him around the time of the murder.
Well, that's what I said.
Well, you tell that to the sergeant. We got him, Sergeant. He beat it straight home from here and was packing up when we walked in on him. Said he was going on a weekend trip.
Well, young fella, thought you'd get away, did you? Oh, you're one of those silent lads, are you? Say, we'll have you talking so much that Lockjaw will look like a case of St. Vitus's dance. Shall I send him to headquarters, sir?
Perhaps Mr. Sperling won't object to answering a few questions, sir. Mr. Sperling, what time did you leave here this morning?
About 10:15.
And Mr. Robin?
I don't know what time Robin went. Say, look here. What's this all about anyway?
Mr. Robin was murdered here this morning around 10 o'clock.
Robin murdered? Who killed him?
We don't know. Yet, he was shot through the heart with an arrow. Mr. Sperling, would you let me see your right hand?
No.
Easy now, easy. What?
All right. I took that hunting arrow down. Robin and I had an argument about it. And I cut my finger doing it, too. But that doesn't say that I killed him.
Oh, no, of course not.
Say, Mr. Sperling, if you left here at 10:15, what were you doing between then and 11 o'clock when you took the train to Westchester?
I was sitting in the park.
Oh, twittering to the little birdies, I suppose. What were you doing there?
Feeding nuts to the squirrels.
Nuts! See here, Mr. Markham, you gonna let this bird make monkeys of us? Let me send him to headquarters.
Sandy, men. And Adams, check his alibi.
Yes, sir.
Oh. You know, Mr. Vance, I got nothing against theories, except that you can't hang 'em.
Mr. Arneson, do either Mr. Pardee or Mr. Drucker own a typewriter?
Yes, they both do.
Would it be any trouble to you to secure me samples of type from both those typewriters?
No trouble at all.
Now, see here, Mr. Vance, what's the good of all this hooey when I got the murderer right outside?
Nevertheless, Mr. Arneson, I should like those samples of type, if you don't mind, Sergeant.
Eric!
Yes, sir.
How can you sit there calmly and discuss books and theories and formulas when right outside this house that poor boy was murdered? Doesn't it mean anything to you?
My dear, don't you see that I'm doing it for your sake? You must put Robin out of your head. Cruel and unnecessary as his death seems. Life is cruel, but what can we crawling microbes do about it? Not that you aren't a very charming microbe,
I know, I'm just terribly nervous, that's all. If only I could do something to distract my mind.
I wish I could take you out somewhere tonight, but unfortunately I promised Markham and Vance that I'd meet them at the Stuyvesant Club.
Oh, but why must they drag you into this? Why can't you keep out of it, Eric, please? It frightens me.
My dear child, Eric is quite right. After all, what have we to fear?
Well, what is it?
Drucker, what the deuce are you doing out there?
I am looking for the blunt instrument that was used to bash in Robin's head. If I can only find that, I've got a theory that'll surprise all these experts. The scientific mind, Arneson, that's what counts.
Aha, competition. Another scientific mind on the trail.
I'm too nervous to sit here any longer, dear. May I be excused, please?
Certainly, my dear.
Good night, darling.
Oh, you startled me. You always slip into a room so quietly, no one ever hears you.
Oh, my dear, you mustn't be rude to Mr. Pardee.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Pardon me. I'm a little earlier than usual.
Good night.
Good night, dear.
Oh, Arneson, I had that quotation typed you asked me for. I hope it's the right one.
Thank you, that's quite right. Good night.
Good night, my boy. Won't you sit down, Pardee?
Oh, thank you.
Have you had some coffee?
Thanks.
Help yourself.
I wonder why Arneson asked me for that quotation. He hardly looked at it.
I really don't know.
No, Markham, I can't quite agree.
Well. Oh, good evening, Eric.
Hello, Arneson.
So the great brains are hard at work, eh? I felt the vibration as I entered the room.
Won't you sit down?
Thanks, I will.
Have a cigarette.
Thank you. The juvenile Sherlock Holmes, not to be outdone, has been collecting typewriter specimens.
Good. Thank you. Now, let's see. The style of the uppercase G used in the Bishop note was changed before either of these typewriters was put on the market. And the E, the most frequently used letter of the alphabet, is out of vertical alignment.
Evening, Chief.
Oh, evening, gentlemen. Good evening. Pardon me, gentlemen. Will you have some coffee?
No, thank you. Or
some nuts?
No.
This was received by the World in the last mail. The Herald and the Times got copies too. See the station number? This was mailed from the neighborhood of the murder.
It was also mailed after you put Sperling under arrest.
Bishop was afraid the public wouldn't get his joke, so he explained it to the press.
Now, the thing to do is to analyze the person with the type of mind who would define himself as Bishop. I saw several chessboard people in the Dillard archery room this morning. A bishop is a very important piece in the chess game. I wonder if that's what it means.
No, you're wrong, man. The bishop's signature is undoubtedly the workings of a mind deranged by religious mania. Isn't that your reaction on it?
Yes, and no. I can imagine an insane mind would use a chessman or a churchman.
Gentlemen, I think we're all wasting our time. There are enough suspicious elements in this case to warrant our making arrest. And I propose to act, not sit here all night and theorize.
My dear Markham, the people have invested you with the power of action. But if you insist on plunging in wildly and making reckless decisions, well, you'll have to make them alone. But I shall withdraw from the case. You know, gentlemen, this is no ordinary crime, and we cannot proceed in an ordinary manner. Mark my words. This is not a single murder that we are trying to solve. It is the beginning of a series of murders, ghastly and inhuman.
Oh, hello, darling. Oh, Miss Bell, would you read a story to me out of my big book today?
Sweetheart, Miss Bell hasn't got much time, darling.
Ah, just one.
Well, maybe just one little one, huh?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Oh, who said I was going to read to you, huh? Who said so? All right, well, fine. That's it. Oh, boy, we want to hear it, don't we? Hello, darling. Everybody's here today, huh? Yes, darling. Well, tell me now, what would you like to hear, huh?
I'd like to hear Jack and Jill.
Oh, all right.
I'd like to hear Little Pete Robin. I'd like to hear Cinderella.
Well, now, here's one. Here we go.
All
All right, now, listen. Listen, everybody must keep quiet. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he.
Are you looking for somebody?
Mm-hmm. But he'll be here in a minute. He calls for his pipe, and he calls for his bowl. Little Miss Muffet sat on a trumpet, eating her curds and whey.
When along came a spider and sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away.
Eric, you frightened me.
Sorry, darling, I'm just a clumsy brute.
Oh, the bell got a bow. Oh, the bell got
Morning, Anderson. Why, Holmes and Dr. Watson. What's this I hear about Johnny Sprigg being shot?
Well, there's nothing much to tell except that Johnny Sprigg was shot this morning with a little gun through the top of his head.
More storybook nonsense. What a pity his parents called him Johnny. It sealed his doom. Brilliant student, almost a genius.
An extraordinary thing happened last night, Anderson. The murderer visited the Drucker household around midnight and left a black bishop from a chess game at Miss Drucker's door.
A chess bishop? Well, that clears the church anyway.
Just as a customary routine.
Yes.
Would you mind telling us where you went last night? After you left us at the Stuyvesant Club?
That's easy. I dropped in at the theater to see an Ibsen play, an old favorite of mine. When I got back, the professor was still up writing. Pardee and Drucker had been visiting him. Pardee had shown him one of his chess problems, and he and Drucker had quarreled about almost every position on the board. Pardee had gone on to his chess club.
And at what time did you arrive home from your theater?
A little after midnight. Too late to have distributed chessmen to the neighbors. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
You're not necessarily under suspicion, Anderson, but you can help us by answering some questions.
Glad to.
Are there any revolvers in this house?
No. No revolvers, no sliding panels, and no secret stairways.
And you say that Mr. Pardee went straight from here to his chess club?
Yes. And I assure you that Mr. Pardee is the last man in the world to suspect as a murderer.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm sure of it. But we mustn't hurt his feelings by neglecting him.
No.
So I think we'll pay Mr. Pardee a little visit.
Yes. I should think that a chess expert would be of great help to you in solving the crime.
Mr. Vance, oh, I'm so glad you're here. Some dreadful thing seems to be happening to everyone that comes to this house. I'm afraid. I'm afraid for all of us. Something keeps saying to me, which of you will be next?
My dear Mr. Lard, our problem is to match normal thinking against the abnormal scheming of a criminal mind. Please believe me when I tell you that we're doing everything in our power to help you. Come along, Malcolm.
Eric, oh, if only you could take me away someplace. I only feel safe when I'm with you.
Did you know this young Sprigg that was shot this morning?
Yes, and if you ask me, they shot the wrong man.
What kind of a... Turn it off. What kind of a guy was this Drucker with the crooked back?
If the only thing crooked about you was your back, you'd be lucky.
Hey, did you see any... Hey, Did you see anybody go out the front door this morning?
It ain't what goes out of this house that counts, it's the trash that comes in.
Now, look here, it's about... Turn that thing off. It's about time you had some respect for the hand of the law.
The hand of the law? The only thing I ever see around here is a lot of flat feet.
Oh, is that so? Oh, yeah?
I wish you'd come down to earth and admit that we have a good circumstantial case against Drucker.
I'm not so sure that we have.
Who else could have done it? Sperling's out. His alibi sounded crazy, but it was okay. feeding nuts to squirrels. And so he was. He left enough peanut shells to have fed an elephant.
That's a pretty little thing you're playing, Mr. Vance. One of my favorites.
It's the Nutcracker Suite by Tchaikovsky.
Oh, Tchaikovsky.
Yes. I don't know. You may be right, Markham. But my chief objection to your conclusion is that the case against Drucker is too easy.
I wish I had more cases that were too easy.
Remember, our criminal is super sane. His acts are not senseless. They are hideously perfect and precise. Consequently, that same mind would never permit the case against him to appear as easy as our case appears against Drucker.
How are you going to reconcile Mother Goose rhymes with a super sane mind?
The grim humor of an intellect which says cynically, behold, this is the world you take so seriously. Life is a child's game, hardly important enough to make a joke about. You'll find that's a sound theory, Markham.
Well, theory sure makes swell talking, Mr. Vance. But when it comes to action, give me facts. It ain't what you imagine that counts then. It's what you see.
Right. Right as usual, Sergeant. But it all depends on what you see. For instance, I can see that tonight you took a young lady out to dinner. That you didn't have enough money to pay the bill. That when you told her you were coming on here, the young lady became tearful, and you promised to join her later.
Oh, come now,
It's all quite simple, Markham, really. I know that he took a young lady out to dinner because he shaved since this afternoon. You didn't have enough money to pay the bill, and wrote a check to cover it, for there is an ink stain on your finger, and you're otherwise immaculate. I know that the young lady became tearful, and that you wiped away her tears, for there is a smudge of mascara on your handkerchief. You promised to join her later because you've been looking at your watch ever since you arrived. Theory, my dear Sergeant. All theory.
Well, at least you wouldn't mind if Sergeant Heath brought Drucker here tomorrow morning. Then we can find out what he knows and act accordingly.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Well, I guess I'll be going before you tell me what I did last night.
Have something before you go, Sergeant. It's right there.
No, thanks. It's too easy. Ha, ha, ha.
Nevertheless, Markham, he is the finest sergeant you have in your force.
Indeed he is.
What a terrible fog over the river.
I can never remember the fog being so thick before.
You know as well as I do.
Confidentially, Professor, don't you think that Pardee has been acting rather peculiar of late?
You know as well as I do that Pardee was always strange.
But he's worse than ever. I think he's responsible for those detectives snooping around.
I don't think so. The fog's getting worse.
Good evening, Professor.
A fine way for a grown-up guy to earn a living, ain't it? Playing around here in the fog. Ah.
Aren't you neglecting your chess this evening? You shouldn't forget that practice makes perfect.
It would hardly be of much use to practice, my dear Drucker, without you to hang over my chair and criticize my moves as you do so brilliantly.
Yes, well, a little criticism won't harm you.
No, gentlemen, gentlemen.
Please.
I wish there was some way to be comfortable around here. Those old dodos will stand there and gab all night.
I ain't stuck on this kind of a case, you know. If I was picking them, I'd like a nice, snappy love nest.
Well, gentlemen, it's getting late. Good night.
Good night.
Well, the boys are leaving us. I'll pick up my man by getting to the street ahead of him and see him safely off to bye-bye land.
I'll pick up Pardee the same way.
Right.
Some kids in the park found the body about 7 o'clock this morning. The doctor said he must have fallen off the wall about 10 o'clock last night. Killed instantly.
Has Miss Drucker been notified?
No, I told him we'd attend to that.
Drucker was our principal clue, and he falls off a wall. Falls off a wall. A hunchback falls off a wall. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Another Mad Mother Goose rhyme.
Well, I sure gotta hand it to you, Mr. Vance. You're right. Here's another one of these goofy notes. I'm gonna wake up some morning thinking I'm little Bo Peep and start chasing sheep.
The world. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men cannot put Humpty Dumpty together again. The bishop. Sergeant, did your men trail Pardee and the professor last night?
Well, they tried to, but they lost them in the fog. So they went back to the house to wait. Sure enough, the professor shows up in about 10 minutes. But Pardee, he don't show up for nearly half an hour.
Miss Drucker is dead. Her poor heart gave out. Some sudden shock. She must have known.
If we knew the exact time, it might help us.
I should say it was within a few minutes of her brother's death. Miss Menzel, what time did Miss Drucker usually go to bed?
10 o'clock, sir. It was the doctor's orders. May heaven forgive me. I sent off last night myself.
I see it all now, Markham. Miss Drucker went to take her medicine before retiring. Found her water carafe empty. Came in here to get some. Was surprised by her brother's murderer, who then forced open this desk to obtain something of Drucker's that he knew to be of value.
That's all, Mrs. Menzel. We'll attend to arrangements here.
I've asked Sergeant Heath to bring Mr. Pardee over here. If you don't mind, Professor, I'd like to question him before you.
Oh, I hope nothing that I have said will cast any reflections on Mr. Pardee. I should be terribly distressed.
Not at all. Merely a formality.
Professor Dine.
Good morning, Mr. Pardee. You have, of course, heard of Mr. Drucker's death. I should like to... Won't you sit down?
Thank you.
I should like to ask you a few questions. What conversation did you have with Mr. Drucker in the park last night?
Right. I went for a stroll in the park, and meeting Professor Dillard and Mr. Drucker, I stopped for a moment, not wishing to appear rude. But Drucker was in a beastly mood, and made so many insulting, sneering remarks that I left.
Mr. Pardee, can you explain to me why you arrived home so much later than Professor Dillard, when you both left Mr. Drucker at the same time?
I sat down by the 79th Street entrance and smoked a cigarette.
Rather a foggy night to sit on a park bench, wasn't it, Mr. Pardee? Anyone see you sitting there?
Rather a foggy night to depend on eyewitnesses. Wasn't it, Mr. Vance?
Certainly, Mr. Pardee. My mistake. That will be all for the present.
Dear me, dear me.
This has been a wretched business for you, but I think it'll soon be over.
I just heard the sad news. Frightful business, isn't it? The Drucker is wiped out, and more storybook nonsense to boot.
Oh, Eric, please. May I be excused?
Certainly, sir. Certainly. Sergeant, he tells me that one of his men saw you walking toward the park last night around 10 o'clock. That you didn't return for an hour. Just as a matter of form. To please the sergeant here. What were you doing in that time?
I mailed a letter at the other end of the park.
Yeah? Well, where was the letter addressed? So we can be sure that it gets there safely.
China.
China? Ha!
A classmate of mine is an instructor in the University of Peking.
Anderson?
Yes.
What was the scientific formula that Drucker was working on?
Oh, a tremendously important thing. It would have made him famous and rich.
He kept a notebook, I suppose?
Yes, a very complete one, and never let it out of his sight. The whole theory was in that little book.
That must have been what was taken from the top drawer of the desk in Drucker's bedroom at 10 o'clock last night.
Drucker was always standing behind me, criticizing me, and I hated it. Yet tonight, it seems odd not to have him there. I've looked round half a dozen times, expecting to see him there, to feel him leaning over my shoulder.
Perhaps the fact that you disliked him so in life makes you regret his death the more. No one knows the intricacies of the human heart. Why don't you go to bed early and try to relax?
Yes. Yes, I believe I will.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, phew. It's raining outside, sir. Will you permit me to escort you across the street?
Oh, thank you. It's very good of you.
Good night, dear.
Good night.
Eric, are you sure the house is safely locked up?
Why, of course, dear, it's all locked up. Nobody can get in. You can rest easy.
Eric, who has the key to the attic door?
Well, I don't know, darling. No one's used it for years. Fine, I suppose. Why?
Well, I heard a strange tapping noise there last night.
Nonsense, dear. It couldn't be anything but pigeons. Now, will you go to bed like a good little girl and stop imagining things? You're not nervous with me so near.
I'll try not to be silly. Good night.
Good night, darling.
Robin. Sprague. Drucker.
When the gong sounds once, it will be exactly midnight. You are now back in the main studio, and the orchestra will resume its program.
Very well, Mr. Markham.
That's all. I'll be hanged if I know what to make of this note. This is the house that Jack built. The bishop. Well, we'll go ahead serving our warrant for Pardee's arrest and worry about this note later. Is the car waiting?
Yes, sir.
There's your warrant.
What's wrong, Manning? Mr. Vance is inside, waiting for you. Said he'd explain.
Complete relaxation is essential at a time like this. Lie flat on your back with every muscle at rest.
I always thought that guy Vance was cuckoo.
3 deep. Exhale.
Good morning. This radio's been running all night.
And now, Pardee,
How did you know about this, Vance?
A reporter from the Times came to see me this morning and brought me the latest Bishop note. It occurred to me at once that John Pardee was Jack and that he'd been murdered. So I sent the note along to you, knowing that you'd figured it out as I had and come along here. Perfectly simple reasoning.
Well, that's what we thought right away, didn't we, Mr. Markham?
Well, hardly. What do you make of it, Vance?
Why, it's as plain as the nose on your face, Mr. Markham. Why, this guy Pardee wasn't murdered at all. He was the bishop. Why, I suspected him right along. And yesterday I put Flaherty to watching him. And when Pardee found out I had him, he knew the game was up and committed suicide. Why, it's very simple. Well, I guess we can call the Bishop murder case closed.
Now, Sergeant, what about the house that Jack built?
Huh?
See, it collapsed when I barely leaned against the table. And yet, it didn't topple over when Pardee fell across it.
Well, what of it?
Don't you understand? The house of cards was not built by Pardee, but by the murderer, after Pardee was killed.
Oh, that's just what I thought.
You say that this chess table is set up just as he left it last night?
Precisely. He was the last man to touch it.
Curious. These chessmen are set up just as they were the night he resigned the contest at the club. The Black Bishop is one move away from a checkmate. Well, we mustn't detain you any longer, Professor.
No, he's had a very trying day.
I'm sorry Mr. Arneson isn't here tonight. Some of the students are doing an Ibsen play, and you know Arneson's passion for Ibsen. The Pretenders is the play they're doing tonight.
Oh, yes.
I've just been reading it over again myself.
Oh, am I intruding?
Good evening.
No, my dear, come right in. Mr. Vance and Mr. Markham were just leaving. They've been asking me if I had any opinion to give on this tragic affair.
I feel as if we were all living in a dreadful nightmare and couldn't wake up.
Mr. Vance, do you, as a student of human nature, share Mr. Arneson's enthusiasm for Ibsen?
Well, I've read Ibsen a great deal, and there can be little doubt that he was a genius of a high order, but I think he has his superiors.
Well, I know Mr. Arneson would enjoy talking the play over with you. The Pretenders, you know, is his favorite.
Well, since you're unable to throw in a new light on this mystifying affair, I think, if you'll pardon us, we ought to be going. Good night, Mr. Love. Good night, sir.
Good night, Professor. Good night, now.
Oh, I think I'll stay here for a while, Uncle. I'm too restless to go to bed.
Well, my darling, you must remember that when one is young, all wounds heal, and in time are forgotten. Good night, darling.
Good night.
As I see it, Markham, the professor was trying to convey some suggestion to us without actually putting it into words. And we were supposed to guess. Yes. Yes. That's why he wanted to see us while Arneson was away at the Ibsen play. Oh, what a fool I've been. Markham, come here. Look at this. Arneson. Bishop. That's what the bishop meant. It had nothing to do with chess. He meant to tell us that Arneson was the bishop.
Arneson. We haven't a moment to lose. We've got to get back to that house at once.
You're right, Markham. Now that we've been told who the murderer is, it makes us partners in crime if we permit innocent people to spend even another hour under the same roof with him. You'd better telephone to Heath.
Right. Heath, meet us at the Dillard home at once. Bring a couple of men with you.
We'll take my car and go to the park. We'll make good plans.
Yes, sir. Go through the 69th Street entrance. It's quicker. Yes, sir.
All right, somebody's coming. Forgive us, Professor, for breaking in on you like this.
Why, what does this mean, gentlemen?
We haven't time to explain now. Every moment of delay spells danger.
Yes. Come in, gentlemen, come in. Put your hats down there, will you, please?
We want to see Mr. Arneson at once.
Fine. Yes, sir? These gentlemen wish to see Mr. Arneson. Go to his room and call him. Yes, sir.
Mr. Vance found what was disturbing you. After we left here tonight, he showed me his copy of the Ibsen play you referred to.
For days, that play has been on my mind, poisoning every thought. What does it mean?
It means that you have led us to the truth.
Professor Dillard! Mr. Arneson is not in his room, sir.
Fine. See if Miss Dillard is in her room.
Yes, sir. Please.
I'm sorry, sir, but it's absolutely necessary. All right, fine.
Yes, sir. Oh, can't we keep the poor child out of this terrible affair? Her heart is heavy enough already.
I don't see why we should disturb Miss Dillard, Vance. After all, it's Arneson we're after.
Look here, Mark. It's too late to consider anyone's feelings now. With the information that we have on hand, we must not leave a stone unturned.
Sir! Mr. Dillard, room has not been slept in.
What? Then, Professor, much as I regret taking drastic steps, it will be necessary for us to search this house. Come on, Heath.
By all means, anything I will come with you.
Yes, if you will, please.
Now we get to this door.
Anderson's room at the end of the corridor there.
I'm very sorry. No, no, that's all right. All right, fellas, you stick right with me. Go right ahead, Mr. Vance. You lead the way. Me and my men are right behind you.
Now, which is Mr. Lard's room?
This one here.
Heath, take one of your men and look around in there.
Come along with me, Sweeney.
And, Mr. Anderson's?
That one there.
Come along, Markham. Careful, Collins. Watch your step. It's nothing but the wind.
He obviously isn't here.
All right, let's get through the rest of the house.
I could have sworn that you didn't leave the house this evening.
Can I do anything for you, sir?
There's nothing in those two rooms, sir.
Now, where does that door lead to?
To the attic, but it's never used.
Well, who has the key?
Pine, bring the key to the attic.
I lost it, sir.
Lost it?
Very well, we'll break it open.
Philo, are you mad? You can't do that without a warrant.
I'm going to search that attic if I have to spend the rest of my life in jail.
It's all right, Markham. Mr. Vance must do whatever he thinks necessary.
All right, Collins, Sweeney, break it down.
Boys, get to it.
Right. All right, hold it. The chimney of this lamp is still warm.
You were certainly justified in breaking in here.
I agree with you, Markham. Oh, this is incredible.
And this lamp was put here in order to use the light somewhere in this radius. Now let me see.
And Anderson told you there never was a typewriter in this house.
The same type as that used in the bishop's murder notes.
I wouldn't have believed it. I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. I don't understand, Markham.
Well,
it seems that
we
something...
can't accomplish anything more now. We'd better go downstairs and wait for Arneson.
But my niece, you're not going to abandon the search for her? Why, nothing matters until we find her. And I warn you, if she has come to any harm to Arneson, I shall not be responsible for my actions.
Please control yourself, Professor. We all understand how deeply you feel. But we cannot find your niece except through Arneson.
Why, he
and
is...
you must control yourself when you see him. And let us handle this in our own way.
Oh. Very well, gentlemen.
Take charge of the typewriter, boys.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
No.
Yes, sir.
It's certainly a harrowing experience. I hope for all our sakes that Arneson will come back soon.
Has it occurred to you that he may not come back?
What do you mean?
Oh, I have often heard him quote Nietzsche's famous words. One should die proudly when it is no longer possible to live proudly.
You mean suicide?
If he were convinced that the evidence against him was strong enough.
Is Mr. Arneson in the habit of leaving the house at this hour of the night?
Only during the last 2 weeks. Since then, he's been apt to disappear at odd hours.
And reappear at even other hours.
Careful, sir, careful.
You see the words, the bishop, written there? Do you recognize the type, Mr. Arneson? I thought so. We found the typewriter on which this was written hidden in the attic of this house.
Well, I don't see that you have a cast-down case against anyone at that. After all, a typewriter isn't a thing that only fits one person. You've got to do better than that, Mr. Vance.
I assure you, Mr. Arneson, that we know who is guilty.
Really, you almost terrify me. By any chance I should happen to be the murderer, I should be almost inclined to admit defeat. But since you know who the bishop is, why all this palaver? Oh, Mr. Vance.
You were right. The girl was in the cupola. Not hurt, but unconscious from shot. And the worst of it is, Mr. Vance, she don't know who did it.
Very good, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Well, Professor, it's been a very tiring night for all of us. And I'm sure we should be most grateful to you if you would offer us a glass of your excellent port.
Oh, why, certainly. I'm not quite myself tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Markham?
Thank you. I hope this horrible business will soon be over, for your sake. You're bearing up wonderfully. You'd put to shame a man half your years.
Well, since when have I been a teetotaler?
Help yourself.
All right.
While you were talking to Mr. Markham just now, I changed the wine glasses. The glass from which you are about to drink is the one you prepared for Mr. Arneson. I trust it makes no difference to you. And And what would you say if I told you that we had found your niece, and that in spite of all precautions, she recognized the man who seized her?
And I had everything so perfect. It was so easy to keep myself innocent and to throw the guilt from one to another until it struck where I planned it from the beginning on you. You who robbed me of the only things that I lived for. My fame as a scientist. The affections of my niece. The only creature in the whole world that I loved. Now you rob me of the triumph of seeing you sent to the chair. It would have been perfect. Perfect. But for you, fools, idiots, children, all of you, baffled by Mother Goose, 3 blind mice.
Vance, don't let him break it. He's dead. Do you realize what you've done, Vance? This is murder. Here is the glass that he prepared for Mr. Arneson. It was the poison that fermented in his own diseased brain that killed him. Fear.
Vance, I've been suffering tortures. For heaven's sake, what's happened to Belle?
No, that's all right, Arneson. She'll be here in a minute. She surprised the professor in the attic tonight, and he locked her up safely until he could get you out of the way. She was in no real danger. She was the one person in the world that he never would have harmed. But he certainly prepared us for your suicide. You see, he could then have explained things in his own way and been the only one left for her to cling to. Oh, yes, one other point. She didn't recognize him.
Why?
That was a little dramatic license on my part. Arneson, I owe you an apology for the way in which I treated you.
Oh, no apology necessary, old son. I knew you didn't have your eye on me. You gave me a terrible shock, but of course I knew that I had to play up. I didn't know just what you were after, but I tried to follow your cues as well as possible. I hope I didn't bungle the job.
Play up? What do you mean?
Pretend you are guilty, trust me, and play up. Well, no wonder you acted guilty. Tell me, Vance, how did you know that the professor intended to poison Arneson?
When I followed you down the stairs just now and heard him preparing you so carefully for Arneson's suicide, I was more than ever on my guard. I gave him his opportunity by going to Heath at the door and watched him in this.
Of course, I knew he hated me. He's been losing his intellectual grip. For months I've been doing all his work for him, and he loathed me for it. Then, too, he felt that I was robbing him of Belle. But what diabolic hatred to kill 4 men in order to send me to the electric chair.
Well, the 4 were not intentional, Arneson. He meant to hang only the Robin murder on you. But something went wrong. You had an alibi that he didn't reckon on. Sprigg was the next. That seemed to him the perfect crime. He was your pupil and close friend, and everything went off just as he had planned it. But then, he made the frightening discovery that Drucker had seen him kill Robin. Miss Drucker, too, perhaps. That knowledge destroyed what little sanity was left in his diseased brain, and he killed Pardee. He became a killer with one obsession: to see you convicted of these murders and paying the supreme penalty.
Eric.
Belle, my poor darling.
Well, Mr. Vance, we did it again.
Don't think that, Sergeant.
Why not?
It's poison. And I need it for evidence. Well, thank you, Sergeant, for your assistance.
Well, you're a good detective too, Mr. Vance.